with that, do you have any questions for me, Vanek?
So my question is, you see, I see 12, like you see 12 point right here, like
Right here?
yeah. What does that mean? Because like one class like physiology I got A and biology I got B and Y got 12 point.
So
A
the
different
grade
units.
points for an A is 4 points. And since it's 3 units,
Ba ជម្រាបសួរអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើវីដេអូមួយដែលតាក់ទងនឹងការសិក្សារបស់ខ្ញុំថ្ងៃនេះថ្ងៃទី Friday December 17 អូខេbig play appointment ទៀតវីដេអូនេះខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើតាក់ទងការដូចថាសិស្សជាច្រើនដែលនៅស្រុកអាមេរិកដែលជាធម្មតាយើងរៀនយើងត្រូវតែមានគេហៅ counselor ហើយខ្ញុំនឹងបញ្ចូលពាក្យថា counselor ហ្នឹងគឺជាអ្នកផ្ដល់យោបល់ឲ្យយើងអ្នកតាមដាននៅការសិក្សារបស់យើងតើមួយ semester នេះតើយើងរៀនបានអីខ្លះហើយតើ next semester តើយើងត្រូវរៀនអីខ្លះអញ្ចឹងថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំនឹងមានវីដេអូមួយដែលបន្ទាប់ពីពួកខ្ញុំមាន appointment មួយ counselor ខ្ញុំហ្នឹងគឺម៉ោង11កន្លះថ្ងៃទី17ហ្នឹងខ្ញុំ big play appointment ទៀតអញ្ចឹងវីដេអូនេះខ្ញុំធ្វើតាក់ទងនឹងតើសិស្សស្រុកអាមេរិកដល់ពេលដែលគេយើងរៀនតើហេតុអីបានយើងត្រូវជួប counselor អញ្ចឹង counselor គឺជាអ្នកផ្ដល់ប្រឹក្សាមួយដែលតាមដានការសិក្សារបស់យើងតើ semester ហ្នឹងយើងយកថ្នាក់អីហើយ semester ក្រោយទៀតតើយើងត្រូវយកថ្នាក់អីហើយវាមានដូចជា add plan ពាក្យថា add plan នោះមានន័យថាសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំដែលជាថ្នាក់មុខវិជ្ជារបស់ខ្ញុំគឺ radiology គឺតកតងការ X-ray អញ្ចឹងតើ semester ហ្នឹងខ្ញុំត្រូវយកថ្នាក់អីហើយបន្ទាប់មក semester ថ្មីទៀតតើខ្ញុំត្រូវយកអីអញ្ចឹងក្នុងមួយ semester counselor គេត្រួតពិនិត្យយើង3ដងក្នុងដើម semester ដូចថាចាប់ផ្ដើម semester គេជួបយើងម្ដងទី2ពាក់កណ្ដាល semester គេជួបម្ដងទៀតហើយទី3នេះខ្ញុំចុងក្រោយខ្ញុំបន្ទាប់ពី final ហើយគឺខ្ញុំត្រូវការជួប counselor អញ្ចឹងនេះហើយដែលហៅថា counselor អញ្ចឹងក្នុងមហាវិទ្យាល័យមួយសិស្សរបស់អាមេរិកខ្ញុំអាចនិយាយថាជាសិស្សរបស់អាមេរិកហើយព្រោះខ្ញុំមានសិទ្ធិរស់នៅស្រុកនេះអញ្ចឹងសិស្សនៅអាមេរិកនេះគឺគេតាមដានសូម្បីតែសិស្សពីស្រុកខ្មែរ international student ក៏គេតាមដានតើគេមើលគ្រប់ជ្រុងជ្រោយតើ semester ក្រោយយើងត្រូវយកអីឬក៏យើងមិនត្រូវយកអីអញ្ចឹងវីដេអូនេះខ្ញុំគ្រាន់តែបង្ហាញលោកអ្នកហើយបន្ទាប់ពីខ្ញុំនិយាយចប់នេះអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានឹងទៅមើលតើខ្ញុំនិយាយជាមួយ counselor ខ្ញុំវាមិនខ្ញុំនឹងម៉ោងខ្ទង់ខ្ញុំមាន appointment ម៉ោង11ឥឡូវម៉ោង11:08នាទីអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចាំ counselor ខ្ញុំហើយជាកន្លះម៉ោងទៀតខ្ញុំនឹងនិយាយតាក់ទងតើខ្ញុំចប់ semester នេះហើយតើគាត់នឹងនិយាយអីខ្លះតាក់ទងគាត់នឹងផ្ដល់ recommendation ឲ្យខ្ញុំអីខ្លះអញ្ចឹងអរគុណច្រើនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដើម្បីទៅមើលទស្សនាតើ counselor និយាយមិនជាមួយនឹងខ្ញុំខ្លះអូខេអរគុណច្រើនទៅទស្សនាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបាយ
hello Vanek, are you there?
Hi counselor
How we doing, Vanek? How are things going?
I'm good how about you
I'm doing good. You ready for Christmas?
Yeah you too yeah Merry Christmas
Yeah. Right back at you, man.
Yeah, this is how we greeting each other from my culture, you know,
like right here.
Hand. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Every time I see it, I'm gonna do one of these. Okay. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right?
Yeah. Especially Asian students, like shaking hand too.
All right. Okay. Cool, man. I'm learning. I'm getting educated a little bit. Well, how'd the semester go for you, Vanek? I'm pulling up your stuff right now.
Oh yeah. As I promised you, you know, like so one class I got A, and another class I barely got C or you know, but now I make B, you know.
Yeah, you got a B in it. You got a B the Bio 116, and you got the A in Psych 101, and that's the A that you need.
Yeah.
You know, nursing, and it looks like you got signed up for anatomy, and so let me just kind of give you the ground rules for usually our third appointment. We just review how fall went. We make sure that you're registered for the right classes in spring and following your ed plan. And usually it's an appointment for maybe students that are struggling or don't doing well. We might have to adjust, but I know for you, it usually goes pretty quick. But I want to make sure that we answer any questions that you got, any things that are concerning that we address. But that's what we'll be going over today. Okay. Before we get going with that, do you have any questions for me, Vanek?
So my question is, you see, I see 12, like you see 12 point right here, like
right here.
Yeah. What does that mean? Because like one class like physiology I got A, and biology I got B, and Y got 12 points.
So the grade points for an A is 4 points, and since it's 3 units, 4 times 3 is 12. So you have 12 grade points right there.
Yeah.
With biology, the B is worth 3 points.
3. Oh yeah. So
I got an A in. If you would have got an A in biology, you'd have 16 points right here. These are just grade points. So what they do is they add these together. So that's 24, and they divide it by the number of units you have, which is 7, and they get this GPA is a 3.43. So that's how they do that. So we usually don't pay attention to the grade points right here because it gives us a GPA anyways, but that's how they calculate it.
So I heard one more question. I heard another student, they told me about the GPA, like okay, like for my major the requirement like English class is 101, right? So they count from 101 or another class like below 101?
No, they'll count 100 for you. So for the nursing you got an A, you're going to get 15 points for that one. You know, for the MSPAR, for the nursing. So if we went over here to the MSPAR, because I don't really have many questions for you today, Vanek.
Yeah.
So let's go through the MSPAR today, and I think that'll clean some things up because you completed the classes you're supposed to, and you're taking the classes that you're supposed to.
Yeah.
So we got the spring, you're already registered for those 2. The summer, we got the math 89. The fall, we have the chemistry and the math. The spring, we got the micro and the physio kind of together, which we can spread out a little bit too. But everything's kind of accounted for your natural sciences along for that rad tech, degree that you're going to be applying to Merced or Delta and all those. We talked about, rad tech in there, not so much the nursing, the rad tech. So for that, it's not going to matter as much. The MSPAR is more for the nursing. Now, you weren't looking at nursing, were you? Or did you want to look at it?
Just give me some idea. What do you think about when you look all my class? What do you think?
Let's go through it. Let's go. I think you can do it. Yeah.
I can do it. How? Yeah. Tell me how. Okay,
so let's go through it. So this is just for natural sciences, but for your rad tech degree, that's what that's for. But for the nursing,
do you think that I can apply it to be nurse?
You can't apply until you're complete with all the classes. So you're not ready to apply right now.
Yeah.
But you have to get all the prerequisites. So we'd have to plan it. But a lot of them are those same classes. So for example, this is what they use. This is called the MSPAR. So this is something to look about it. Now, you don't have to make a decision right now if you want to do nursing, but I do want you to look at it, as you go.
Yeah.
So I put this in the chat. You can pick it up later, but look at my screen right now. So when you get the natural sciences degree, they give you point systems to get into the program. Whoever has the highest amount of points will get in. Okay.
So they need to be the GPA.
Yeah, let me go through it and it'll explain everything.
Go ahead.
So the first criteria is an AA degree, you get 3 points. If you're a CNA or LVN, you get extra points. If you have any relative work experience, you get some points there. Most students might not have some of this stuff. Some might have the CNA. But then we go down here to the classes, and this is where it's the most points. So your GPA for the anatomy, micro, and physio. Okay. If you get all A's in those courses, okay, it's going to be 27 points. Okay. If you took anatomy, micro, and physio, and let's say you got all C's in it, you'd be disqualified. So you have to get really high grades. but your purpose is to get as many points as you can. So anatomy, micro, and physio would be the ones that you would need
Like
to take.
at least B, right?
What's that?
At least B.
Yeah, but you want to shoot for an A because B, if you get straight B's, it's 17 points and you're missing out on 10 points out of 100. So
Right.
that might put you in a tough position to get in. It's not easy to get in. It's really competitive. So you got to get good grades.
Okay.
And you're capable of getting good grades in those classes. Like right here, the English 100, you would have got 15 points. And then you'd have to take psych, social, and communications.
Okay.
Now, that's not as big of a deal. It's only 4 points right here between a B and an A average versus the anatomy, physio, and micro. That's a pretty significant piece. And then you also have additional 1-point classes to get along with the CSU GE. So it's a little bit more work than the Rad Tech, what we have you on right now. Okay. But that being said, you know, it wouldn't be, you know, too far off. What we're looking for is the Merced College and the Delta, you know, college. We also went over the Kaiser Permanente program and how to shop, you know, look at jobs with different minimum quals and that kind of thing. So I think it's one of those things where, you know, as you go through, I mean, you'll see it as you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
Like to
Let me
me, I
make
never
sure.
think about nurse at all. I just feel like it's too high for me, but that is
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, you know, worry about that end of it. I mean, I like where you're at. We're going through that Rad Tech, and then if you can see my screen right here, okay, that's what we're going through. You know, you're taking all those requirements right here, and I have it in your notes right here. We'll need Merced Rad Tech 50 or Delta HS 85. So those are the classes that you'd have to take over there. But you have to complete all these classes first.
Yeah. 6 more class, right? 6, right?
Right. And it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Only 5 class? No, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7.
Yeah.
But you don't need the micro. So again, if we went over to Delta, we just threw the micro in there in case you wanted to do the nursing. But like, for example, Delta College Rad.
Red tape.
Yeah. So if we go over here and we go to the frequently asked questions, these are the courses that you have to have. You do not have to have microbiology. Okay. But you do have to have these, and you want to complete these courses. So we have intro to psych, we got med term, we got intermediate, and if we're looking on your plan, okay,
So,
you already have, let's go back over here real quick. You have the computer literacy. Okay, so that's the 201. Okay, you got the intro to psych,
right.
intro to soc. Either they want either one on that one, so you're good on that because we're looking in January to set up that first fall or spring appointment.
All right.
Other than that, do you have any other questions for me?
No, that's it. That's that I can do.
All
So
right.
all you know, finally I'm doing good, right? For this
Yeah.
semester.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing really good. Now, one thing is you know, unit wise, you're at 78, but since a lot of those classes has been, you know, the ELIT classes and all that, you're well under the 670 rule. You started with us. Let's see.
Do they need to cut down?
2000. When did you start with the spring? You started with last spring, so you're eligible for us. You're good for a while. Okay.
All
All right. Nick?
I cut down the probation already.
Yeah. Well, hey, have a good Christmas. Okay. You know, have a good holiday, and then I will see you in spring of 22.
All right. You too. Take care. Have a good Christmas.
All right,
too.
Vanek.
Enjoy with your family. Take care.
Yeah, you
Alright.
too.
Yeah,
You
see
too. Enjoy the holiday. Let it be restful for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back ready to go. Starting January 10th is when school starts.
Alright.
And the ladies up front will call you to get that first appointment scheduled.
Alright. Alright. Thank you so much, Benjamin.
All right, Vanek.
Have a good
You
day
got it.
and take care.
Merry
Peace.
You too. You too. You too, Vanek. Merry Christmas. All right.
You too. Yeah. Yeah. Bye bye.
All right. Bye now.